Hello there, and welcome to my Bloons Tower Defense 5 channel. I'm Italian Ninja, and this is where I make attempts at defeating challenges I've set out for myself, make progress, and learn to get better at this game, and subsequently, life. If you enjoy this type of stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you comment, I'll shout you out. So, I got a hot one today, guys. It's hot off the friggin' press, I'll tell you that. Because last night, I don't know exactly what I did, but we're going to find out here together today. But I got to level 81 pretty smoothly, by the way. It felt like I was in the zone the whole time, and so I was thinking after I did it, I guess I'll give you guys some context. After I got to level 81, I tried probably 5-6 different games, and I couldn't get past like 49. So if anybody's struggling out there with this game or any game in particular, just remember that, just because you made a little bit of progress doesn't mean that you can't go back to the beginning and fail. So, yeah, you guys are going to see here today, but I'm going to analyze this. This is going to be more of an analysis video because I need to analyze this for myself to see what I did so that I can continue to do that in the future and actually make some progress off of that. I do got some shout outs here today. I'm going to say Gamer Luke, thanks for watching. Deox Gaming, thanks for commenting. Nick, I'll get to you in a second. And the Gaming Galaxy, today this video is partially for you because of your comment about strats. I realized as I was making the video, I realized as I was making this last night, I was thinking about it and I go, man, if I make an analysis video for them, that'll probably help. And it'll help me because I'll be able to organize my thoughts around this a little bit better. I do want to say before I get into that, Nick, thank you for that big giant comment you gave me with all those different strategies. I know that this sounds silly, guys, but this little star in the corner, I can't click it right now because I'm recording my video. So I can't show you, but that little star in the corner, I guess, shows your abilities. I think that I'm with Milk was trying to express that to me before, but I just had a hard time understanding the comment, so I didn't quite understand what he was saying. But now that I forget to see it and I clicked on it, I went into the game before I started this and I clicked on it and I was like, oh my god, this is where all the special abilities have been and I just haven't friggin' used any of it. That might get me to level 85 itself. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow because I'm not going to remake this whole video just to, I did pretty good. Like if you think about it, just based on the parameters that I've had and just not really looking anything up, I've just been experimenting and trial and erroring this whole thing. I've made quite a bit of progress. I'm pretty happy with that and proud of myself. So, yeah, we're still working on it and getting better. But anyway, I guess I should get into the analysis for you. So I guess what I should say, I'm going to pause it here for a second. We got our, I almost always start when I'm starting these games with a Ninja Monkey, and I put the Ninja Monkey on the straight coming right out of the entrance or the start, right? At round 3, you'll have enough cash to be able to buy a tack shooter. Pretty much as soon as you can buy it, you should buy it and place it above there right on that corner. And what I try to do is organize myself around a monkey village, and you're essentially going to try to rush a monkey village as quick as possible. And the reason for that is that it makes all of your purchases cheaper. Upgrades anyway. I'm not sure about the actual tower purchases. I'm not certain about that. But all your upgrades are significantly cheaper. So you're going to end up saving yourself money in the long run, and you'll be able to buy more things that can pop more balloons or make you cash. So that is ideal. Getting your monkey tower your monkey village as quick as possible. You might end up having some risky situations like this where you might be a little bit concerned, but I kind of look at this as like I kind of understand how much all my towers can pop. And I mean, you might see me throw a tack shoot or put some tacks down sometimes because I get a little bit concerned. But general strategy, so I try to go Ninja Monkey first, Tack Shooter second, Monkey Apprentice third, Engineer fourth, and then I start my upgrades. So I put all those units down before I ever actually get into anything. So, I mean, you guys could just slowly watch the video and do this yourself, but I'm just going to point these things out for you specifically and point it out for myself too, because, I mean, the best way to learn is actually it's not the best way to learn. I wouldn't say the best way to learn is teach, but way to really cement what you know is by teaching. So this is something that I'm going to try to show you guys. So right after that, what I try to do is normally go Monkey Engineer and Ninja Monkey, but I try to go Sentries, and the reason I go Sentries as my first upgrade is because the Engineer as your last guy and the closest to the exit, he's kind of your insurance guy. That's what I call him anyway, because he ensures that you're not going to lose, because you only have one life on this, right? And you like, it's better to have a bunch of shooters than it is to have one shooter. And the sentries, they actually tend to do quite a bit of damage. So I've been pretty happy as having him as my insurance guy for this at this stage. Luckily, so I guess what I'm going to say, I can't actually see the tack shooter, see if I've upgraded him. But with the ninja, you're going to want to get him up to at least a 2-1. Monkey Apprentice. So that's what I'm going to say first. You're going to go Monkey Engineer, Sentry, Faster Engineering, and then you're going to go Ninja Monkey, and you're going to go to a 2-1 on the Ninja Monkey. And then you're going to try to focus on your Monkey Apprentice and your, I guess once you get to around 37, 38, you're going to need a Bloon Chipper. And you're going to be able to get Lightning Bolt on your Monkey Apprentice, but after you get Lightning Bolt and Monkey Sense on the Monkey Apprentice, you're essentially just going to want to rush your Bloon Chipper. I think this is why this game is so exceptional to me, is that at this point, level 48, usually I don't have a heli or another Bloon Chipper. So to me, I was really surprised. And one thing I'm going to say, guys, is that you gotta get a good start. If you have a good start to this game, and that's why I think the Monkey Village helped me so early, is I pretty much rushed the Monkey Village, and then you save yourself all that cash. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start to rush Monkey Town. So that means you get 50% more cash per pop that happens around your Monkey Village, which is friggin' huge. Oh, I messed up here. So this is a huge mistake, and I still got the round 81. So I thought I was placing a glue man. And these are the struggles of placing placing units, by the way, especially when you're trying to place them in very specific areas. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at it, but obviously it's sometimes hard to find it. And you think, once he finds it, he's just going to drop it, right? No, because the thing is you go to lift your finger and it moves a little bit and it kind of comes off. So this is my point of realizing, oh shit, I messed up real bad. What the hell did I do? And then I sold the wrong engineer. So at this point, I was like, gosh darn it, how the hell am I going to correct this? I don't want to spend all that cash to go up and try to get that sentry again and just go that way. So what I did was I just sold it. And I go, let's get Bloon Jitsu on my ninja. So he's at a 4-1 right now. And I was just basically dead set on getting the Monkey Village. I think it's Monkey Village, the top tier or third tier on the Monkey Town, sorry, is what I should say. It's the Monkey Town. It's a 3-2 on the Monkey Village. And I mean, luckily, I think I did it here. Because I got to level 81, so I definitely did it. But what I will say is that in comparison to some of the games that I've had before, the one that I think made this one so easy was the rush to Monkey Village and then the rush to the Monkey Town. So pretty much I got a Monkey Town at 54. So from now until level 81 that I go to, all the balloons that get popped around my Monkey Town are going to give me 50% increase in cash. And that's absolutely huge, right? So it doesn't look like it's a very intense setup here, but it's a pretty efficient setup. And I am going to say I love Bloon Jitsu. So I think somebody mentioned that before. I think it was I'm With Milk. He mentioned how good Bloon Jitsu was. Dude, I like really have come to grips with that, about how effective it really is. At this point, I'm going to be getting a Monkey Tower. or a bomb tower, and I need a bomb tower to basically to just help with the ceramics. Also, if you can't really get past level 63 without balloon impact. So that's a 4. I think I typically make it a 4-2 for that bomb tower. Just for anybody that's trying to analyze that. So at this point, I've gotten a second balloon chipper super wide. Super wides will allow you to defeat Moabs, for anybody that's new out there that didn't know that. It's very effective and better than any Moabs or anything in lower rounds. I really didn't expect the balloon chipper to be as overpowered as it was. And when I first started, I'm not going to deny that I really hated the balloon chipper. I didn't like how it disturbed my lanes and it kind of shook everything up. But I'm not really looking at it like that anymore, because one thing I do think is pretty cool is that since it does that, it really effectively kind of makes everything happen in the areas that you want. Like, when the balloon chippers pick up the balloons, they kind of come out the other side, right? Well, since I have a tack shooter, I keep clicking on these things like I can actually show it to you, but I can't. Because it's right on the other side, it's like as soon as those balloons come out of there, that tack shooter just starts popping, right? You're going to want to go, I guess, on the heli too. On the heli, you're going to want to go with 3-2. You need that popping power for the camo balloons. That's why you need your RFID or RID or whatever it is, advanced weapon systems, the second tier on the lower level. That's why you need that, your camo balloons, and you want your razor rotors on the top. They really are effective at getting rid of anything that has like lead or lead or ceramics. They seem to be really effective with. Also, I really like that they kind of trail the beginning and follow the units. So it's like you don't have to place anything specifically. You can just kind of let them do their thing on pursuit mode. I will say that sometimes they are pursuing the stupid thing, but what are you going to do? Like, this is what you kind of get by having it automatic. I wish I could set it up a little bit differently, but I wish I could set it up so I could trail the beginning, right? Just follow the first. Because then it would constantly just blow away at the beginning balloons. But then you might start to get in some trouble with having if you have a Moab first, you probably don't want those things trying to blow up a Moab as your first thing. But anyway, so we are approaching round 69. I think that there's a point here where I end up having to get monkey radar on my monkey village, if I'm correct. With monkey radar, I think it's round 70. 70 is real bad for camos. And if you have that monkey radar, it allows all your towers to pop all the balloons. So you don't really have to worry about it too much at all. Did it already get to that? No, maybe not. Maybe I didn't do it. Maybe I already did it. Anyway, I go third heli on there. And I pretty much do the same thing, right? Just upgrade it all the way as much as I can to a 3-2. Like I said, these are very effective. So, and this is, I think, so, oh, I never mentioned my my second bomb tower here with the Moab Mauler. Yeah, it is Moab Mauler. It's not the fourth tier. Moab Destroyer? No, it's a Mauler, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, the whole point is that as you get up to the higher levels, what you need a lot of is area of attacks. You need an area of attack tower that can hit multiple Moabs at once in the area. And that's what Moab Maulers and bomb towers are really good at, right? So that's why you can have with balloon impact your bomb tower destroying a shit ton of ceramics really quickly. Same way that you have your lightning bolt is really good at grouping together and getting multiple balloons at once. Oh, this was a huge innovation itself. So, you guys are going to watch my struggles with this too. I struggled real hard finding a spot for this gluer. I wanted to keep him close and relatively central, but I also wanted to have him like kind of at the top, more towards the the end. And the reason for that is that if I can get them before they go along this long path to come back and go towards the exit, then the gluer has the ability, I think it's called corrosive glue, where it destroys a layer every 2 seconds or something like that. I guess I could have got Bloon Dissolver too. But anyway, I will say that I think that this was a really effective strategy to get me past level 77. I don't normally get past 77, but I found something out here today that helped me a lot. Notes for myself and notes for anybody that is following along to this video. If you follow my exact setup and you make a slight variation off of it and you have success, let me know. Let me know what it was that you tried, and let me know, how effective it was and what round you got to. I am curious for anybody that's watching, what round have you actually gotten to, on this specific Monkey Lane Impoppable, right? I really thought I was going to lose here, by the way. So you can see how effective the gluer was, because you can see all those balloons. I'm just going to go back for a quick second. All the ones that are coming down the exit, look at them, right? See, like, that's something to me where I'm like, okay, I did something right there, because I might have lost just because of all those things coming quick, right? So the gluer does two things. It's very effective. It slows them down, and then if it pops them, you're on to it's just helpful in certain circumstances. In this round, it was very, very helpful. So normally with round 77, I have difficulties with even just getting all the Moabs done. But I think having the gluer slow down some of the actual balloons, and then it gave my big towers more of an opportunity to pop the Moabs fast. Right? Effective strategy. I can't remember what it is that I do from here, but we're going to find out together. As a team. Oh, yeah. I got to get more popping power, or more Moab popping power. Yeah. See, and I'm pretty sure I get a Moab Destroyer down at the bottom, too. I need one. Because the thing is I can kind of see, I'm like, yeah, this is going to run into an issue with, you're going to have too many Moabs, and you need an area of attack. Oh, I got one at the top. I didn't end up getting at the bottom. Or maybe I do, maybe do it a little bit later. I also think something that would be effective here, I can't remember if I do it. Yeah, okay, that's what I was just going to say, is having another Bloon Impact up at the top. That's going to start to be helpful, because as you knock out the Moabs are going to get past all of your towers, and they're going to come back around to the top. Bloon Impact is really effective at getting ceramics. I'm going to nail that into everybody's head. Bloon Impact is very good at getting ceramics. And if you ever want to test this stuff, you could always just go on a lower level. This is a suggestion by I'm With Milk. I think it was I'm With Milk. I don't know, but you're getting a lot of credit for this, for everything. So I think it was his suggestion that said, use lower levels just to test. Friggin' struggles of putting units down, eh? Look at this. Look at this. You can tell the frustration, eh? Yeah, so if you ever want to try a different strategy, you could always go down to a lower level and see if it works. I might end up doing that with some of the suggestions that some of you guys may. I'm trying to think of the guy's name right now. Nick Van. Mr. Van. Maybe I won't call you Nick. Maybe I'll call you Mr. Van. Cube Van. Some kind of nickname. Anyway, yeah, friggin', what was I gonna say? With some of your suggestions, I might end up just going down to the lower levels, because I have actually tried a Gatling gun before. I wasn't videotaping my private sessions at that point, so I can't verify that is that's like a good strategy or not, because I've only tried it like a handful of times. But I did have pretty good success, especially I think it was like a 3-2 or something like that. If anybody has any experience with airplanes and has tried the planes, let me know how that goes, because I really am uncertain of how that's going to go, and especially at the Impoppable level. There's not, as you guys can probably tell, there's not a lot of room for error, eh? when you get to this high of a level. You kind of have to hit all your marks on time. And this is one thing that if you guys really watch this and the more you guys watch this, you'll understand. My timing with this is absolutely like, it's on point. Like, I put down my tack shooter on round 3 right when I need to. I'm not perfect with everything, but like, and I mean, I'm giving myself credit for something I've done like 1,000 times, but putting down your units when you need to have them down and like dealing with what's necessary, it comes with knowing what's going to be in the next round, right? Because you can't prepare yourself for something that you're not sure of, right? Well, I guess you can generally prepare yourself, but you don't really know what's going to be coming out of the chute unless you've seen this round a ton of times, right? And I have. So okay, so I'm just going to analyze this with you guys here quick. So clearly we have an overabundance. I'm going to go back a little bit. Let's go right back to the beginning of this round. Okay. I should have just done the whole round on slow. Those big guys, big red guys, and then it's just an overwhelming, it looks like, right? I'm just getting overwhelmed by too many Moabs. I'm not sure if getting a 2-3 or 2-4 on my monkey apprentices, maybe one of the monkey apprentices would be helpful and effective at that. Now that I've discovered, thanks to Mr. Van, thanks to Cube Van, and thanks to I'm with Milk, now that I've discovered this little star tab down at the bottom, we're going to have a whole new playground worth of shit here. So you guys are going to see some fun new stuff coming up. And I know that this might sound silly, but it's like, I am, trying to work through this game. But I'm really like, I'm really like a horse with blinders sometimes. I just focus on the game. I don't even look at the pop-ups that come up. I'm really like, I get zoned into this stuff. So I really do appreciate any of the small little comments, as stupid as they may seem, about things like that. I mean, it's going to be a funny joke one day. If this channel ever gets super popular, or when this channel gets really popular, it's going to be a joke about some of the stupid shit that I used to do. And, some of you guys that are here and are still watching this right now, you guys will hopefully, oh, no. Oh, come on. So that's what you get for not paying for AZ video recorder. Get a friggin' pop-up. Anyway, you guys have a good day. We'll talk tomorrow or another day. Bye!